Welcome to another episode of Talks with Tosh. This your girl Tosh, the CEO and host of this show. And today I have my special guest. Introduce yourself, special guest.
It's your boy S. Dot, also known as Storm Carter in the building. I'm here with Talks with Tosh.
Whole lot of gang shit. So where did you come up with the name Storm? Is that your real name?
Yeah, that's my name. My parents gave me that name.
Like it's on your ID?
What that say?
Oh, it's real, y'all. That's his real name. That's your real name.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I do on the show is I do care about people's mental health, especially black men, because y'all aren't like appreciated enough, you know what I'm saying? So on a scale of 1 to 10.
Dang, that's, you just shocked me.
Why?
I don't be hearing that.
Well, I asked it.
Dang, Yeah, you can continue. She just threw me off.
I know, because people don't be asking about mental health. Like,
Yeah.
they try to push it on the back burner. But on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your mental health right now?
I'll have to say a 5, I don't feel like everybody's mental always going to be at 10. Like, I feel like if you're at 10, you basically living in assimilation at that point. Like, we don't learn and we don't get experiences if everything's just good,
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to learn. I'm always figuring myself out, because if I ever feel as though I know everything, then that's just ignorant of me.
You ate that. I like the cadence in that response.
I really be thinking about this. I just don't have nobody to tell it to.
Look, you gotta have a listening ear somewhere. You gotta have a
That's
listening
why,
ear somewhere.
like when you said that, it kind of threw me off.
Oh.
Like, guys, I would say, like, even with my friends, like, something got to be really detrimental for us to really talk about it. But if it's like something that's just like a daily L, you won't hear about it.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, I take mental health so seriously because, I went through some things mentally, and I have friends that checked in on me, say, Tasha, you good? Tasha, you need something? So it's like, especially with black men, y'all are viewed as protectors and providers, and it's like y'all matter, too, because y'all are doing more than what us women do. So it's like y'all matter, too.
But, I look at it as, even with my dad, I'm one generation removed from that, that ultra masculinity, paying the bills, going to work, not saying nothing, and then when like a pre-existing condition comes up, that's when, it's almost too late to talk about it, what you can experience, because you just never know. So luckily for me and my pops talk about everything. I don't care how bad it is. Like, I done some bad stuff. Went to my pops, he just look at me. Cool. Like, you don't really,
I feel that. Okay. So let's talk about your childhood. Like, so what was that like? Because every artist has a story.
Yeah. With my parents, it was amazing. They, from a young age, they didn't keep nothing from us. Like, they showed us where they come from, and they came from nothing, like absolutely nothing, and they let us mingle and understand who we are, like, and where we come from. Like, they always put us around it. We ain't better than nobody. Even now, like, that's why, like, I'm always in tune with what's going on with my family. I try to reach out as much as possible, but also I'm busy. If I had, like, all the money in the world, I would love to fix my whole family problems, even if we cool or not. Like, I still want to, because we come so far. Like, even me living in Atlanta, this is a blessing. I feel like a king when I live in Atlanta. Even when I visit other places, it's not the same feeling, especially as a black person. Like, let me ask you, how do you feel when you travel to other places?
Regular.
I'm saying, like, being black, though.
Oh, being black. Damn, I've never been asked that before. So we're asking each other questions that we're like, wow, shock factor. So I'm going to have to think about that. Okay. When I have an answer, I'm going to get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. It's like having a set of parents that show you, you know, this is what happens in life sometimes. They show you the good and the bad because in life you're never prepared for an obstacle. You kind of just have to face it head
Right,
on. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So I like that. I respect that.
And also, like, they showed us a lot of different stuff that ain't like the social norms for us. Like cotillion.
Huh?
Exactly.
You talking about where they do like dances or
Ballroom, like cutleries and stuff like that.
that's insane.
Yeah.
See, I've seen that on the Proud Family. That's all I know.
You know?
See,
And then, during the summers, we go to Florida. We in the country, dirt roads, pulling weeds, eating sugar cane.
what? See, I'm from New York. We don't do all that.
See, my whole family they just southern, like they country, just country folk. I call it good living.
Okay. Okay, wait that.
Yeah, I call it good living. Like, I love going to Florida, seeing my family. It made me. It's a reset for me because when I come back here, I'm like, dang, I got a lot going on. Like, this is lovely. But in the same sentence too, like when I'm hanging out with my cousins, they like, bro, there ain't nothing for you here.
Oh. Damn. There ain't nothing for you here. Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking about your childhood, so who are some musicians that you grew up listening to?
First and foremost, Marvin Gaye.
I know that's right.
You know?
You do, yes, absolutely. I love me some Marvin
And
Gaye.
especially when it comes to mental health, like you said earlier, that man was going through it. But
Was he?
he was battling a lot of versions of himself, and he just didn't know which Lego to put at sometimes, you know. And I feel like that's me. My dad introduced me to Marvin Gaye, and if we're looking at an artist with perfect imperfection, like, he's one of those up there.
Okay. Who else?
Who else? DMX.
Oh. No, he was some.
You
He
know?
was some.
Yeah. DMX for sure.
Okay, those are the only two.
Nah.
Not even Shaka Khan,
No.
Whitney Houston, Erica, Lauren.
Sade is my number 3.
Okay.
Like, I grew up with her picture on my wall.
He's taking it.
That's Sade? Definitely. Number 4, female, Anita Baker. 'Cause don't play.
Wow. I want to be invited to your wedding when you get married because you got taste in music, okay?
Oh yeah. Like, a lot of us don't do our research anymore. Like, we hear all the samples, but us being from the 90s, we know. We remember, hey, going to the skating ring, you take your shoes off, you dance in the little corner. Hello.
Not the corner. But the corner?
Hey, then you trying to look to see if your mama, your daddy, or your uncle or your auntie said if you over there doing what you ain't supposed to be doing. You don't want to get snatched up.
Getting snatched up is insane. So would you say the artists you just named, are those the artists that influenced you to start your career?
My brother influenced me to start my career.
Okay. Tell us about that. Well, tell me.
Well,
Them too, but really me.
he was an artist in Atlanta. He was a songwriter in Atlanta. So I watched him from the time I was like 11 to the time I was 18. And this is back when, like, they had street teams. You on foot, you get to know people. You gotta know the DJ personally. You can't just like hit him up on Facebook or Instagram like that. You would have to talk to them personally, give that CD to them by hand, because they not like. I think that's why some DJs now, they don't really respect like the internet guys, because they like, hey man, like, this thing that we're in right now, it's all about building relationships.
because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And being in the media business now, you got to play chess. Make sure them pieces is right. So, I'm with you on that one.
I think it's hard for genuine people to navigate this sometimes because we put a lot of soul into our stuff, and we expect and want people to do right by you, but in another sense, this is a deep blue sea. It's a lot of sharks out here. So you either eating or you gonna get ate.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
So there was one song, I think you performed it on Hood Colors, "Cherish Your People."
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely enjoyed that,
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
and I feel like there was a message within the song. So what was the song about?
So one of my best friends, Daniel, he had passed, and my uncle passed, and they died by suicide. And I think with, especially now in this climate, like you said earlier, like as a man, we don't get to talk about a lot of what we go through or what we feel. It could be minor, but it could grow into something bigger. Just back to back, I was just losing a lot of people in my family, and then I ended up building a great relationship with my uncle, and he didn't have like the perfect childhood, a perfect adulthood, but he would tell me like the opportunities that you have, like you gotta go hard at everything you do, because my sister worked way too hard to let you just crash out. But I'm sorry. I wanted to throw that thing. I wanted to be like,
Oh, wait.
I
Hilarious.
have to cut that one out.
Oh, my God.
I ain't even one of those type of people, man. Oh my gosh, I hate that.
This is going to be a funny blooper. I'm not even finna hold you.
All right, cool. Apologies, y'all. But Cherish Your People, that song means a lot to me. So the fact that you listen to it and you watch the live performance version, like, and that's the thing about Hood Colors. It's a great platform. Like, you ain't going there just doing the whole voiceover. Like, you have to, like, you gotta go over your instrumental, know every word, everything. Like I had to do that 6 times.
And then you got the different angles, too.
And it was different. It was different tones, like, too, because some it like had a different, like, it was like baritone. One we did, it was tenor, and he was like, you know what? Maybe you need to take a shot to getting your feels, because I was just performing, not really in the same mindset that I was performing it. But that song is a great song. Every time I listen to it, it makes me relive every moment. Like, I remember every because I made that song at my homeboy Brick's house. Shout out to Brick, because he was maybe one of my only homies that really supported me taking this musical journey. Like, he did his thing. He was like, hey, bro, if this is what you want to do, you have the experience, you know what you want to do, keep going. And I made that in his room. So, yeah, great record.
Yeah, I fuck with it. It's nice. It's a nice record. So, how do you feel about music today?
What you mean?
Like, some people be like, well, music today doesn't really have a meaning. It's like they're just making anybody a rapper. You know, music back in the day had meaning. You know, everyone was rapping about some real shit, singing about some real shit. Now it's just like, oh, they're just singing about anything and everything, and they're making it a hit.
What's the difference between us listening to Genuine, Trick Daddy, Trina, Kaya? Like, what's the difference? I don't feel like it's any different. It's just now, we had a little bit more clothes on.
Oh,
I think about this too. Like we didn't have a phone. We didn't have a smartphone. So if we had a smartphone back when we were growing up, maybe it would have been a little different. They just got access to everything now. I think that's the only difference. But you know, maybe sometimes when we're young, we don't think about the stuff that is gonna affect us in the future.
yeah. Being young, wild, and free is a thing.
Uh huh.
Ha, I'm with that thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I still like being young, wild, and free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think it's also like, I love me some Sexy Red, some Lotto, some Ice Spice, Sex Cells, So I think with that's just being glamorized more.
Yeah.
And like now the real lyricists, not saying they're not getting the recognition that they deserve, but they're not getting the recognition that they deserve. If that makes sense.
Less creativity, because I got little cousins and they can just pick up this, get a beat, start rapping in their phone just like this, and that's their song. Like compared to me, I gotta look at all my stems. I gotta see if I'm gonna use another hook. I do a couple of different versions. I mix and master it a couple of times. They think that's just old people stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, they like because everybody's attention span's so small these days.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So outside of music, what do you do? Are you a dad?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 1-year-old.
Okay. How's
Yeah.
fatherhood going?
I love it. It changed me.
See, I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah, it was everything I needed at the time.
Okay. So how do you balance fatherhood, having a 9 to 5 and then your music? How are you doing all of that?
Time management.
That's the key.
You gotta put what's important to you first, then second, and then third, and whatever comes with that.
I agree. Okay.
Look, friends come and go, but family and your kid and your priorities and your responsibilities, they don't go away. And when you on your ass, it's just gonna be your family. Like like the saying, everybody be like, if you get in a jam, the only person that's gonna be there is gonna be your mama.
Who says that?
Shit, I hear that all the time. You don't think your mama gonna be there?
That might be a conversation for another time.
Yo! Okay, I understand.
Yeah, it might be a conversation for another time.
Well, shit. Hopefully, but I know, mama, you'll be there. But it's gonna cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there was any advice for, any young black man that looks up to you as a role model and they want to start music, what is the advice that you're gonna give him?
The advice I would give the young man that would want to start music is to be you as much as you can. Yes, you can study other artists. You can learn from them. You can try a certain aesthetic, but you are your own person. Do what you want to do. And just keep going. Consistency. And invest. You gotta invest. If you got a vice, put the vice down. Put that money that you would invest in that vice, put it down and put it into your music videos, blogs, ads, etc., etc. Because at this point, you are a businessman.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. You ate that. Like I said, the cadence and the response. You're eating right now.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're gonna play. I have some trivia questions.
Okay.
Let me see how well you really know music.
Okay, let's do it.
And I'm gonna know if you're cheating.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So the first question is, when was the release of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? Was it A, 1998, B, 1999, C, 2000, or D, 2001?
Hey.
Okay, you got that. Number 2, guess the song. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you're the only father that I ever knew.
J. Cole. Um, I can't think of the title.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit! It ain't.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Okay, it's from his 2014. I think it's 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah. I just can't think of the song.
Damn, I'm gonna need you to step your life up.
You know, when you create a lot of songs, you know, I don't be listening to. I try not to listen to everybody, but I know the song. Like, what is it? It ain't Neighbors.
No, it's no role models. You can cuss. It's okay.
Damn, fuck, man. Shit.
You suck. Okay, who are the members of Belle Biv DeVoe?
Ronnie. Bobby. No. Ronnie. Bobby's a new addition. Hey, she just
Bruh.
over there glossing.
Do you want a hint for this one
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
There were also members of New Edition.
Dang, you know what I forgot to put in my favorites?
What?
Bobby. That's like he's like my alter ego.
That's, huh?
Not on the freak shit though.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Holy shit. What the fuck? I almost got. I was like, I hope she understands that I'm not trying to say his freak shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my guy.
Okay, but it's crazy how you're just now listing him as your favorite. He should have been number one.
No, it's because I listen to him in private. Like, you know,
Not in private.
you got, hey, let's be honest.
Okay.
It's niggas listening to Aura in private.
I plead the fifth.
Let's look at his Spotify monthly
But you still
listeners.
didn't answer the question. Who are the other members of Belle Biv DeVoe, Rob?
Ronnie. All right, help me.
It's Ronnie DeVoe, Michael Bivins, and Ricky Bell.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I hope you know this answer. What fragrance did Erykah Badu make? And what is it called?
Is it pussy water?
Pussy water. What?
Coochie stank?
What? Don't disrespect Erykah.
No, I'm not. It was something provocative.
I mean, it does. It
Coochie
is.
sweat?
No. It is. It is. The smell is of her pussy, but what's it called?
D for I don't know.
Badu pussy. Yeah.
Damn. So you basically telling me I need to keep up with what's going on in the
Yeah,
world.
you do.
I be in my own world, y'all.
Hey, look, it be like that. You gotta be.
You know how, look, I used to look at Lil Wayne interviews and be like, how is this man in his own world? But I get it. I really do get it.
Yeah, I be getting it too. I definitely get it. Let's see if you know this last question.
Okay.
Well, this is kind of like a free-for-all. Let's see if you have like some knowledge of this category of music. Name 3 female artists that are considered neo soul.
Janae Aiko. Snow Allegra. And Tim's count or she Afro?
I think Thames is more Afro.
She got some neo, but okay.
She does.
Dang. Kehlani don't count either. She do all the above. Neo soul. Currently?
It could be currently.
I feel like saying Erykah
Yesteryear?
Badu is too generic.
No, it's not generic because she is considered neo soul.
Okay.
She's iconic.
Jill Scott too.
I know that's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they Had a long walk.
Hey, lately I've been heavy on Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh, that's a good one. And she said, "Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings." Okay, you gotta eat that. I gave you that. I'm so weak.
Hey,
That is funny.
nah,
That's
for
funny.
real, she be killing it, man.
She do. She really do.
She be making one a grown man want to cry sometimes.
Slide down the wall and cry.
Hey, that's what that Keisha Cole used to do.
You know, a lot of people feel like she can't sing.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
See, in middle school, they used to call. I'm sorry. It's so bad. I'm laughing before I even said it. They called her off Keisha Cole.
That's horrible.
I'm like, I think she could sing. But then, like, I was also told that I was tone deaf. So.
Okay, so who? They ain't even have the technology they had back then compared to now.
Well, I mean,
You gotta have you gotta at least hold some type of a note to be doing what she doing.
Yeah, because I should have cheated. Will forever be the same. Yo, what? She put her foot in that.
Hey,
And then let it go with Missy and Lil Kim? Are you dumb?
I can't.
Because
you smell me.
if we, huh?
She said, "Huh?" Okay, my bad. My lingo a little different, y'all.
Oh no, we be saying you smell me too. You ain't that old.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
You said, "Huh?"
cause
Like you was young. Like
no,
you was
because that
young.
threw me off. That threw me off. I'm like, what?
Oh,
You
okay.
smell me? Okay, I haven't said that in like forever.
So I need to put that in the archives.
Maybe let's just delete that off the page.
Alt Control Delete.
Yeah. How they do it on MacBook? Command delete. Yep. Out of here. In the trash. And then you go to file, you empty the trash. Yeah, see? You got a MacBook or I feel like you're an HP type of person.
I'm both.
Okay. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. I'm just kidding. I'm so fucking joking.
Yo,
I'm
not gonna take offense to that.
Okay, period. Because some people get offended. And I'm like,
Why I gotta
it's all, look, I've been trying to tell people, it's all jokes. It's all jokes.
look? I mean, I don't care.
Hey, if you don't care, then I don't care either. But tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at the internet is forever with a 4. You can.
Yo, you're malfunctioning real bad.
No, I'm not. It's just I'm just now like thinking about what you say. You like people be sensitive, but yeah, you can find me on Spotify under Storm Carter, iTunes, Apple Music Storm Carter, Amazon Music Storm Carter. You can find me on TikTok. I don't really use that a lot, but you can find me on there. The internet is forever, EVA. Twitter, I don't be on that because it be a lot of freaky shit going on Twitter, bro. Like,
Well, see, this is how I know you really need to get with it, because it's not Twitter. It's called X.
X, formerly known as Twitter. Sorry, Mr. Elon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that concludes
Sponsor
this
me.
episode. I'm screaming. Go ahead. Sponsor from where?
Elon, sponsor me.
We're gonna have to
I just
ask
want
him.
to say I appreciate you for having me on your platform. It was amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm trying to, bring in more black creators because I want to see all us black creators win.
Yes, how to do.
Well, that concludes this episode of Talks with Tosh. It's your girl Tosh with Storm Carter. And that's a wrap.